Whatever the holidays mean to you, get the most out of them in a new Honda. Whether it's taking in the lights with all your friends in a spacious Accord, or taking in a snow day in a rugged CRV. Your holiday adventure awaits with a new Honda during Happy Honda Days. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
iPhone 15 Pro, your husband deserves it.
Carolers, to tell me you want a new iPhone, a better plan is for right.
Wait, they take this break.
Yes, they will in any condition. Get iPhone 15 Pro and iPad and Apple Watch all on them.
Please forgive him.
It's all good, just a little awkward. We'll wrap this up.
It's your last chance to turn any iPhone in any condition into a new iPhone 15 Pro with titanium and iPad and Apple Watch SE all on us. That's up to $1,700 in value, only on Verizon.
He was going to kill me, it's believed, on the day that I was rescued.
Real people.
This is not you.
It's not me.
Real problems.
We thought, oh, well, they're going to let her go.
Real life solutions.
It will save lives, no doubt about it.
Investigate TV Plus.
Toyotathon is on at Milton Rubin Toyota. And Milton Rubin Toyota will do whatever it takes. Get a new Tundra, Tacoma, 4Runner, and the new Crown. Toyotathon is on at Milton Rubin Toyota.
RideOutBaby.com. Click, click.
From my family to yours, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Live from Augusta, you're watching News 12 at 6 o'clock.
Tonight, body cam video shedding light on a woman's arrest. Find out what the officer has to say about it next at 6 o'clock.
And one mother has a warning for other parents tonight about the dangers of RSV in kids.
I had no idea before how easy and how quickly it can become life-threatening.
We talked to doctors about what they're seeing locally with cases. But first, dangerous frigid temperatures settling in for the night.
We're talking about a hard freeze overnight, Riley.
Absolutely, guys. Some of the coldest air we put in your home. Check your carbon monoxide devices and definitely make sure your pets have a way to stay warm tonight. I'll look at the rest of the week for you in just about 10 minutes.
The CDC says the respiratory virus season is in full swing right now. According to the CDC, South Carolina seeing some of the highest rates in the country, and Georgia's not too far behind. One mom is sending a warning to other parents ahead of the holidays. Our Taylor Martin joins us live in the newsroom with her story.
Well, experts say RSV hits babies and elderly people the hardest. We just made it through a peak locally, and now experts say we are starting to trend downward. We spoke to a mom who's been through RSV and wants to warn parents. It's serious. In 2019, Lisa Rainwater's baby girl had her own battle with RSV.
She was laid down for a nap in her bassinet for about 15 minutes, and when I went to check on her, she was completely gray, lifeless, not breathing. That was the worst moment of my life.
It's an issue many people have been dealing with for the past few months. In November, 20% of those who tested for RSV were testing positive.
There were quite a few cases throughout Georgia, and that includes here in Richmond County, in the second half of October and the month of November. But now in December, it seems like there are substantially less.
About half as many, with only 10% of people testing positive. Doctors say ahead of the holidays, it's still important to keep a few things in mind, especially for infants and the elderly.
Wear a mask when they go out to the shopping malls, or avoid the shopping malls altogether.
And of course, a new option this year, considering the vaccine for you and your family. Lisa says she'll continue to advocate for boundaries, most importantly during the holidays.
And I always encourage my friends who are having babies not to be scared to tell someone that they can't hold the baby or they can't kiss them. And it's okay to hurt people's feelings a little bit if it means protecting your babies.
Now, Dr. MacArthur says right now they aren't sure whether RSV numbers will continue on the downward trend with the holidays coming up and a lot of contact with people, but of course they'll continue to monitor it.
And so thankful that her baby was able to recover from that, but it is serious. It can be scary, so good advice there, Taylor.
Also tonight, a police officer back on the job after being disciplined following an arrest in Screven County. Back in November, officers were called to a home because of an unwanted person there. That quickly led to a woman being forced to the ground.
I'm not going to tell you again.
You're not going to talk to me.
You want to go to jail? Is that what it is? Then get over there. We are going to go stand there.
You are not talking to me.
Let's go over here.
You don't talk to me.
So this body cam video shows the Sylvania police officer grabbing the woman by the arm, and shortly after, she ends up there on the ground.
As our Sydney Hood shows us, what the officer claims happened in the report and what the body camera shows appear to be two different things.
Hello. Corporal Jonathan Simpson gets out of his car and approaches this house in Sylvania.
If you just want to hang out with him for a second, I'll go talk to them real quick, okay?
While Simpson talks to the owner of the house, the woman talks with the other officer.
Hey, listen, we're not going to play this. Listen to what we're telling you to do. You're going to go to jail. Go over there and stand in front of the car. I don't care. Go stand in front of the car. I'm not going to tell you again.
You're not going to talk to me.
You want to go to jail? Is that what it is? Then get the over there. We are going to go stand there.
You will not talk to me.
Let's go over here.
You don't talk to me.
Now you're going to jail. You're going to jail.
You don't
Give me
You are not being welcome to me.
You're under arrest.
For the next 2 minutes, Simpson wrestles with the woman on the ground, eventually handcuffing her before putting her inside the car.
Here, get in the car. Sit her down.
So how did we get to this point?
She's locked in. Watch your head.
Let's rewind. Officer Simpson's body camera captured the whole thing, but we requested the incident report and found his words don't seem to match what his video shows. In that report, he writes, "I asked her if she could step over in front of my car because she wasn't wanted on property." The video shows...
If you just want to hang out with him for a second, I'll go talk to them real quick, okay?
Later on in the report, Simpson says he gently put his hand on her arm to escort her to the car. She snatched it away and said, "Don't touch me." She then swung at me and hit me in front of my vest.
You will not talk to me.
Let's go over here.
You don't talk to me.
Now you're going to jail. You're going to jail.
Simpson was soon reprimanded, saying he escalated the incident instead of de-escalating the incident.
So a letter from the chief of police we received through Simpson's personnel file says Simpson should take classes on de-escalation and professionalism and ethics within the next 6 months.
Post records we requested show Simpson has a couple of terminations from other agencies on file. One when he was an officer at Savannah State. He was also fired from the Effingham County Sheriff's Office.
And we're continuing to look into his past with those other law enforcement agencies. As for the woman in the video, they dropped the charges against her.
A suspect arrested in connection to the deadly shooting of a 22-year-old in Swainsboro. This happened yesterday. 18-year-old Tydrick Carlton of Swainsboro in custody now. Officers were called to the scene yesterday afternoon where 2 people were injured on North Racetrack Street. They were both taken to a hospital for treatment. Police say Aaron Pierce died from his injuries. No word yet on how serious the other victims' injuries are.
Happening now, you can check off your Christmas list and give back to a good cause. Right now, the Family Counseling Center of the CSRA is hosting Wrapping for a Cause. Volunteers will wrap your gifts for the small cost of a donation of your choosing. The center's trying to raise $80,000 by the end of the year to keep their operation going. You still have some time to head out. This event ends at 8:30.
It's going to be dangerously cold tonight, as Riley mentioned, and to help people, Augusta Transit is offering free rides to overnight warming centers, and that includes the Augusta Rescue Mission, Garden City Rescue, and the Salvation Army Center of Hope. The shelters do need proof of clearance from the Sheriff's Office. If you can, go to the Richmond County Sheriff's Office before 5 in the afternoon any day to get that. If you can't get there before 5, we have a number on the screen for you to call to get that help. Are you trying to get a Christmas picture with the pet? We're going to show you the perfect place after a quick break. Riley?
And temperatures tonight could get as low as 20 degrees across some portions of the CSRA. We'll see how long this frigid air sticks around. The full forecast next. And we should stay mostly dry. You can see, unfortunately, for Christmas Day, that is when we're looking at our next better opportunity for some rainfall. And that could continue into our Boxing Day next Tuesday. But till then, just enjoy some dry, chilly temperatures next several days.
We've been following the recent revelation that Augusta bars won't be celebrating the new year on December 31st due to Sunday alcohol sales laws. Richmond County already used its one annual Sunday on the Super Bowl, but as Craig Allison found out, this law wasn't enforced everywhere back in 2017. He joins us live from downtown Augusta.
Well, this year for Augusta, Richmond County, they're trying out themes like almost New Year's Eve and New Year's Eve. But despite this optimistic effort, we did some digging and found out that the last time this situation happened, the law wasn't enforced on Sunday sales.
Booze, hats, and dancing feet. Normal pictures for ringing in the new year, but back on December 31st of 2017, this technically wasn't allowed. Through some online digging, we found a New Year's Eve event from Edge Nightclub off of Gordon Highway, showcasing a photo gallery of more than 24 pictures of people celebrating the new year. Despite this, open records requests through the Richmond County Sheriff's Office show no incident reports were made back in 2017 about illegal Sunday sales for Washington Road, Broad Street, or Gordon Highway. It's part of the lack of enforcement Augusta's Planning and Development Department mentioned a few weeks ago. Regardless, bars and businesses we've talked to have accepted their fate for this December 31st and are trying to keep their spirits high.
Unfortunately, it's Sunday, and we now have these laws that, will impact those particular businesses. So, my heart do go out for them as well. But just coming out, having a great time.
Veronica Simpkins is a part of the Phase 360 band performing at the downtown Marriott on December 30th, trying to keep things on a high note despite the slowdown for bars.
Fellowship, family, fun.
When we reached out to the Richmond County Sheriff's Office, they said that they would continue to enforce this policy as they normally would on their night, saying that they have enforced it before. In downtown Augusta, Craig Allison, on your side.
All right, it'll be here before we know it. Craig, thank you. A lot of people celebrating on Saturday this year.
And on a different holiday, Santa Claus getting set for Christmas. From families to pets, everybody trying to catch up with him to snag a photo.
As Audrey Dickerber shows us, one creature is stepping in to make sure your furry family member is included this year.
Why should all the Christmas festivities be saved for people? At least that's what the Animal House in Augusta thinks. This week, they're offering a fun activity for both you and your pet to get into the holiday spirit.
One of our supervisors came up with a great idea of what if we did photos with the Grinch, because everybody else always does photos with Santa. So we thought, yeah, sure, why not? Like, it'll be really cute.
The Animal House in Augusta will take pictures of your dog with the Grinch for just $5. Every month, they have a different activity for their dogs to enjoy. But this month, it's open to everyone.
Not every dog is exposed to this kind of stuff, which is also kind of part of the activities, is to expose the dogs to new things, build their confidence, give them kind of more of a well-rounded approach to life.
Allowing dogs to become open to new activities.
Make them sure they feel comfortable, kind of safe. Aiden may have the mask on at first, and he'll take it off, and then the dogs recognize him, and it's not so bad.
While also making their owners smile.
They're excited to have a picture with their dog, because you can always take, like, your kids everywhere, but, like, nobody ever lets you take your dog to go take pictures, so it's kind of cute. Because a lot of these people, their dog is their kid, so it's kind of cute for them to have a picture for the holidays.
You can come in any day this week from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. up until Saturday to have your dog's photo taken. In Augusta, Audrey Dickerber, on your side.
Those dogs were better behaved than I thought when the Grinch.
And I think Audrey has a new friend.
That's a sweet puppy.
Yeah.
The Salvation Army's Operation Angel Tree program granting more wishes than ever this year. We check in with them next on News 12 at 6 o'clock.
First Alert Radar and Associates.
I'll take the fight to them and make sure you get everything you deserve.
500 is the number of low-income families and neighbors looking for hope, help, and holiday cheer this season.
As inflation rises, the Salvation Army's Operation Angel Tree program is granting even more wishes than ever. And as Hallie Turner tells us, it is the Christmas miracle a lot of these families prayed for.
On the inside of this Salvation Army Christmas workshop, hearts are filling up to bring Christmas cheer to those in this line of cars.
God bless you guys, okay? Merry Christmas.
Where families like Tatiana's are waiting on a Christmas miracle.
They're helping others that really can't help or do anything, so helping the community, really.
A miracle she did not think she would be able to give to her 3 children this year. She says has now been granted, thanks to Salvation Army's Angel Tree program.
Helping me bless my kids with gifts that I couldn't get for them. So it's a blessing.
These Christmas miracles are coming in the forms of bikes, toys, scooters, and more. It will bless the homes of more than 1,300 children this Christmas.
So many in the community have adopted off the tree and went and shot for and then brought back, and then we sorted them and got them ready so that they could be distributed.
Volunteers like Angel Lovett say it's all about strengthening the community.
I really believe in the people in our community. This is just what we are supposed to do
do as human beings is help our neighbors. So this is helping our neighbors. This is making our community stronger. We're just really, really blessed to be able to do this.
And providing hope when it feels so far away.
Christmas is all about Christ, and God not leaving us abandoned, and giving us hope. And if I can be a part of sharing that hope with others, what else is there?
In Augusta, Hallie Turner on your side.
The real reason for the season, and the Salvation Army is seeing a need this year greater than ever before. We're seeing high inflation, a lot more people at Golden Harvest, so the need is out there.
And the clock is ticking. There are only 5 more days left in the Red Kettle campaign with those bell ringers. They say every donation counts, large or small. Give what you can.
On your sideline, sports brought to you by the Hawk Law Group.
On Monday, we brought you the Georgia Under the Lights top 5 plays of the year. And as promised, now it's time for our local South Carolina teams to join the party. Coming in at number 5, Silver Bluff's defense was a force all year long. And in the playoffs, Mid-Carolina tried to run the ball up the middle. It turned into a fumble, which led to Jordan Givens taking this ball all the way to the house on the scoop and score. Number 4, you know what I always say? It's all about the yak. Akins, Jameed Williams catches this ball by the sideline and refuses to go down, shaking off 3 defenders and somehow breaking free for the touchdown. Number 3, North Augusta quarterback Corey Tillman lets it loose deep downfield on the go ball, and Connor Brown makes the catch, mossing not 1 but 2 defenders while somehow getting his feet in for the score. Coming in at number 2, Strom Thurmond's Quan Edmond throws this ball on a rope deep downfield to Braylon Staley, and he catches that ball with his fingertips before flying into the end zone for the touchdown. Staley's going to Tennessee next year, and if you didn't know why, now you do. Our South Carolina Under the Lights play of the year is Midland Valley blocking North Augusta's game-winning field goal attempt with time expiring, solidifying the Mustangs' win 49-48, defeating North Augusta for the first time since 1998 and completing the perfect regular season. The play of the year between both states will be announced tonight at 11.
All right, good stuff, Dan. Always like looking back at some awesome plays from this past season, and make sure y'all do go vote online for that top play. And we do have some cold temperatures tonight, all the way down to the 20s for most spots. We'll have a look at that 7-day forecast just after the break.
From our family to yours, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
We are excited to announce that the Medicare Specialist is now the 64 Insurance Group. And while we've expanded our portfolio to include other health insurance products, we are still your go-to for all things Medicare. Don't wait until you're 65 to call. Are-you64.com.
What's not to like? Get a $165 preseason furnace tune-up for only $99.
It's just a call away. Call 1 hour.
Hey, Jill, what's the matter?
Man, this name change is stressing me out.
Everyone will know we still specialize in Medicare.
Yeah, I know that, but what about this?
Are-you64.com.
We've got a lot of news to cover tonight. What you need to know about porch pirates stealing packages this holiday season, how one company is using artificial intelligence to keep your deliveries safe. That's tonight here on the CBS Evening News.
Well, it was a cold afternoon across most of the southeast. Our high temp did stay at 48 in Augusta. You can see many locations across the region did stay in the 40s for afternoon highs today. We are going to see a cold night on tap. A look outside, currently cold conditions already, down to 39 degrees at Bushfield. Clear skies, calm wind, so we are going to see these temperatures bottom out most likely in the low and mid-20s by daybreak tomorrow morning. So protect your outdoor pets. Make sure they're staying warm tonight. If you have any sensitive outdoor vegetation still out, definitely bring that in or cover it outside, because these temperatures will likely drop below freezing as soon as 9 and 10 p.m. later tonight, and then just stay below freezing all the way through early tomorrow morning. So a cold start to our Wednesday. We will notice a few more clouds showing up later into the afternoon. High temperatures, though, should be able to get a little bit warmer, most likely near 50 degrees tomorrow. Not much of a wind factor, generally less than 10 miles an hour with that wind remaining out of the north. We will see a gradual warming trend into the weekend. We should be able to see high temps back into the 60s Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Not much rain in our forecast the rest of the week, so good for outdoor plans. Unfortunately, testing out those presents Christmas Day may have to battle a few showers.
We are live again at the top of the hour on 26 News.
And we'll see you back for more news tonight at 11.
At the CBS Evening News, we focus on solutions, finding solutions to help people understand what are the right choices to make for you and your family.